In this session, we want to talk about the RemoteFX 3D video adapter and the role that it plays in the virtual machine environment. The RemoteFX is a video adapter that is used within the virtual machine to display rich graphics and video capabilities, including media streaming. With the RemoteFX added to the virtual machine, the user is able to have a close to native desktop experience. The RemoteFX video adapter needs to be installed on the virtual machine. But before that happens, you need to install the remote desktop virtualization host role on your server. So we want to take a look at that installation. So we want to click on Manage, Add Roles and Features, Next, again. We choose the server 1 contoso.com, so we want to click Next to continue. And we want the role Remote Desktop Services, so we're going to click on Remote Desktop Services. Then we're going to click on Next. On the Features page, we're going to click Next again. And we're going to click Next to continue. The service that we want is Remote Desktop Virtualization Host, so we're going to click that checkbox. And we're just going to move the Add Roles and Features aside so we can take a look at the description. Remote Desktop Virtualization Host enables users to connect to virtual desktops by using remote app and desktop connection. Want to click on Add Features. Then we're going to click on Next to continue. We want to install. So we're going to click on Install. And we're going to pause the video until the installation has completed. Our next step is associating the RemoteFX 3D video adapter with an appropriate graphics processing unit. So we're going to click on Tools, Hyper-V Manager. Within Hyper-V Manager, we want to click on Hyper-V Settings. And we want to choose the physical GPU. And this is going to manage the RemoteFX GPU. So we're going to click on that. And if your virtual machine does not have the type of graphic processor unit that it would need to support RemoteFX, you will see here that you will not be able to choose the GPU with RemoteFX. So we can see here that we do not have the physical graphics processing unit on this computer to support RemoteFX. So if you don't have that GPU to support RemoteFX, you will not be able to enable RemoteFX here, and you can see that it's grayed out. So you need to know that this is where you will need to come in order to associate the RemoteFX video adapter with the appropriate physical GPU. We're going to cancel this box. Then we're going to go to the settings of the virtual machine by right-clicking on the virtual machine and clicking on Settings. And we can see on the hardware here that we have the hardware RemoteFX 3D video adapter, and you will be able then, once you have the proper GPU for your machine, you'll be able to click on RemoteFX and you'll be able to add it. Remember that the RemoteFX 3D video adapter enables a rich graphics experience in the guest operating system. So let's go over the things that we will need to set up the RemoteFX. First, you will need to install the Remote Desktop Virtualization host role. Second, you need to associate the RemoteFX 3D video adapter with an appropriate physical GPU. And we do that in the Hyper-V settings of your machine. And then we need now to go to the VM itself in the Add Hardware section, and we then would be able to add that RemoteFX 3D video adapter by clicking on RemoteFX 3D video adapter and clicking Add. This is the end of our session. I want to thank you for listening.